Hello, hello, hi, geekpreneur. What is going on? Welcome. Happy Thursday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. I am Sean Azimi, and I help folks with a job. I'm trying to see if I can. I thought Instagram was doing okay, man. Um, I'm somebody who went from working 14 to 16-hour days in the office, 6 days a week, often 7 days a week, to being unemployable due to my pancreas. And so that kind of sucked. And I didn't have a plan B, and it even sucked even more. So now I help folks who have a job but don't have a plan B and like to start a plan B, like to get something going online and do it globally. Why not? With that, I help folks start a side gig online and use social media to grow it. So if that is you, drop the word me in the comments and I gotcha. I gotcha. So Instagram is tripping out. So anyway, we are live on Facebook, on TikTok, YouTube, and we were going to be live on Instagram, but I think Instagram is tripping out. So I got a really good one for you tonight. So you know, there's so many key points to like having a good life, right? If you're somebody who is a believer, you base it on your faith, on God. And then from there, there's different formulas, right? So I'm going to give you six characteristics, six things to make you really think about when it comes to having a successful, happy life, And these are not things that you can just kind of, you work on these things. You develop that muscle, if you would, right? So if you're joining me live, tell me where you are coming in from. Let me know what's up. I'm from Southern California. I'm not into politics at all, but I do ask you to pray for my just all the people involved in this um, attack, let's call it, here, both in the U.S. and in my country, Iran and Israel, and everybody. So I ask you to keep everybody in prayers. So let's get into these six characteristics, right? Numero uno. You're gonna love this one. Number one, when money speaks, no one checks the grammar. It's a very scary time, Lana. It's a very scary time. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It would be nice to have. Thank you for the follow. I'll definitely follow back for show. It's a very scary time. Just keep people in your prayers. That's really all I can do. It's pretty much all I can do. So, number one, when money speaks, no one checks the grammar. What does that mean? That means you got to build your financial intelligence. You got to have an understanding of how finances and money works. You got to get in a positive, loving relationship with financial intelligence. Now, notice I didn't say fall in love with money because obviously that's not um, very biblical, right? It's very intimidating. Yeah, it's a mess. So it's just you got to get your financial intelligence. Solomon was one of the wealthiest person back then alive. Still to this day, they estimate. Um, I think somewhere I read this. They estimate his wealth based on today. It's close to $6 trillion. So the guy was rich. So you got to develop that financial intelligence. When money speaks, nobody checks the grammar. Number two, who stands with you in the rain when they have the choice to stay dry? You got to keep notice of these people that stick around in the rain with you while they can step away and be safe and dry. These are people you want to keep around for a long time. Rain does, well, not every day, all day, but it does. It's pretty cool. So you got to keep these people in your life. These are good folks. These are people that are going to encourage you, be there for you. So keep an eye on these people. Number three, you can meet a woman who's 35 and a girl who's 23. You could also meet a girl who's 35 and a woman who's 23. Wrap your mind around that. I guess you could flip that with a man and a boy as well, meaning that don't judge the book by its cover. There's more to the book. You got to read the pages, right? So with people, you never know. Somebody can be much more ahead of their chronological age mentally, right? So that's so, no one's 50. I'm 52, so I'm 52. I'm knocking on 53 pretty soon. So yeah, you could, anybody at any age could be mature for their age or not so mature for their age. And maturity, and no, it's a whole other conversation, but maturity is a combination of being, having humor and having been able to um, um, having be able to kind of flip flop, right? And have your kid still within you. So don't judge a book by its cover. Number four, this is a good one. This is a good one. Do not, please, and I've been tempted so many times, do not let loneliness make you reconnect with toxic people. Just because you feel like you're lonely, you don't have anybody around, it's been rough, tough, all that, please don't give in and get in touch with the toxic people that you got rid of. Some of your exes, let's just call them they are, right? You don't want to get in touch with toxic people when you're lonely. Um, you wouldn't drink poison just because you're thirsty. You wouldn't. Yeah, that one hits deep, right? You wouldn't drink poison because you're thirsty. Like if they say, "Oh, you're thirsty. Here you go. This is poison." You'd be like, "No, I'm not going to drink that." Toxic. Yes, I did. Toxic people. That's funny. Number five. Number five. This is a good one. This is a really good one too. If you look at the people in your circle and you don't get inspired, you ready for this one? You don't have a circle. You have a cage. If nobody is growing in this circle, if nobody's contributing, if nobody is elevating, then it's really not a circle, right? It's really a cage. You're not going to grow. That's it, right? Number six, SD says, go on. That's cool. Number six. So far, you like these? Yeah. Number six. Those who fly solo, they have stronger wings. No, they develop these strong wings. They go through stuff solo, right? Now, you fly and solo enough and high enough, eventually what's going to happen, you're going to run into others who fly that high, who have strong wings, right? So just because you're flying solo, it doesn't mean it's a bad thing. You're developing some strong wings and you're going at a different level, right? Like for an eagle flies the highest. So when they get that high, there are no other birds that catch up to them. at that height. They only fly with other eagles. So keep these six things in mind. They hit deep, right? They hit deep. One, when money speaks, no one checks the grammar. Two, who stands in the rain with you when they have the choice to be dry, to stay dry. You can meet a woman or a man who's 35, and you can meet a girl or a boy who's 23, vice or versa. Don't judge them by their age and their cover. Number four, don't let loneliness get you to reconnect with toxic people. Number five, if you look at the people in your circle and no one's getting inspired, um, you don't have a circle. You're in a cage. And last but not least, those who fly solo develop strong wings, and you fly high enough, and you'll get to meet other people with strong wings. Um, I'm not pretending anything, brother man. I'm just me. You got to get to know me. I'm a very direct person, so I wouldn't come at me like that. Um, and I don't ever pretend. So, with that, hopefully, you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value. I appreciate you. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below. What was your last question? I did. I did say toxic. Yes, I did answer your question. Maybe you should pay more attention. How about that? Don't be tripping on my live, bro. You got any more? Don't be tripping on my live. And I have a choice to answer your question whether I want to or not. All right, SD. You have a great day, brother man. You got blocked. All right. With that, with that, hopefully you guys got some love. I don't. Here's one thing. In my personal life, in my social life, I just don't let that happen. I'm just very, very aware of my um, border, my line. So you get into my line, I'm very direct. I don't sugarcoat stuff. So um, don't come at me like that. That's not very wise. It's not very clever. Anyway, if you don't like the channel, if you don't like the concept, you don't like the material, you don't have to tune in. But I don't be rude, right? I just don't. Anyway, for some of you, if this is your first time, hopefully it won't be your last time. But you get a taste of me getting annoyed by some, whatever. So with that, if you feel like this is worthy of sharing, it is what it is. Samir from India, how are you? Good to see you. I'm about to close this, but hopefully you get to watch the replay. And yeah, at the end, I got a little bit hot. So anyway, if you feel like this is worthy of sharing, do what you got to do. Spread the love. Tag a couple of people. Don't be stingy with my lives. Go get it out there. And I am Sean Azimi. Um, I'm somebody who went from working 14, 16-hour days in an office, 6 days a week, oftentimes 7 days a week, to being unemployable due to my pancreas. Now, I didn't have a plan B, and it really sucked. So I can relate. So now I help folks who have a job, or you don't have to, who have a job and want to create a side gig online, use social media to grow it. That's what I do. I help you set that up. I help you grow it with social media. We do it together. Whether you are serious or curious, you've been thinking about it, you want to think about it, um, drop the word, let's go with 5 in the comments, and I'll get back with you after this live. And with that, I am signing off Until tomorrow, when we do it all over